Oh, John's turning some heads too, man. I feel like every single player here, no matter if you were invited or voted in, have been turning heads no matter what. It has been keeping the level of competition extremely high.
Which is what Dom was saying, actually, day one. You know, he said it on the mic when we kind of gathered what his input was going into this tournament and how even the players that were voted in, like that, even though there's a lot of other good players, that every player here is really good in their own regards. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, even when you think about how stacked this tournament is, look at this. We got MkLeo versus Glutonny. This is something that could be grand finals at any major or super major.
This is for winner's side, though.
Yeah.
And it's in Gauntlet phase. We're not even in the winner side of, like, the first round of winners side of bracket, right? We are literally in the middle of it.
We're making the bracket.
This is like a set, this is technically a set of bracket.
Yeah.
The winner of this would also have to play Aquila, so.
Crazy.
Yeah, just a lot going on, but you see it right here. MkLeo is going to bring out the Aegis. Now, you know, he did say, I asked him when he was going to ever bring out the Joker.
We haven't seen it.
And he said for Min-Min. So that was his answer. It's like, all right, that makes sense. I mean, I thought
that's the
Mythra would
matchup
do
he's been
good.
struggling with a lot. So
Yeah, I thought Mythra would do good in that matchup, but I mean, at the same time, I guess it's just, you know, all the kill power and the speed all at once if you get Arson. So
yeah, exactly. I don't know. It was interesting. I asked Cosmos about how he feels about the Min-Min matchup with Aegis, and he said it's one of their worst. I assume just because of the off-stage game, just having to deal with that like ram and the ledge trapping. You know how easy her up B is to catch like that. So
and if she has to go side B, it's pretty much over. So yeah.
But with how long Leo's been like devoting effort into this character, it's already impressive what he's been able to do with them.
Oh, he's grown so much with this character, and I feel like this character, it feels like a perfect fit for Leo, honestly.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously, speaking of perfect fits, Wario's been the perfect fit for Gluto for over a decade.
Yeah, no, this man has been a loyalist through multiple iterations of the game. He's making it work big time.
All right, so Leo getting this first stock pretty. All right, pretty easily.
Yeah,
but
no waft now.
Yeah, no waft yet. Just going to get some good damage though, but. You know, see what if he's already got Leo in at least kill percentage, at least on Mythra, but just got to find that kill.
He didn't want the bike no more. He's like, you're going down there with it.
Yep. Just go ahead and reset that. Man, not being able to land this hit, it's so hard to win neutral against.
Nice,
crucial.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
Great
I like
setup.
the fact that he didn't retreat. He was like, wait, you're way off stage. You definitely have to recover this up B. I should be able to snipe it. Managed to snipe it pretty freely. So gets himself back in the game. Not too much damage on him either.
Yeah, what we mentioned about that up B and how it can be pretty easy to catch. Like, I think down air on Wario is like a really great tool for sniping that out.
Oh, I wonder how Foresight will interact with these combos though, because I feel like if he's a little off, like is that just going to ruin all of his waft combos?
If he Foresights out of a waft combo, like that's got to be so painful.
I'm so tilted.
Dude, I dropped the controller. I'm checking out.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing you have to respect about Mythra, right?
Enough time to dash tech that. That's crazy.
It would be moving.
But again,
they both be moving.
These players also have played again with each other.
Oh,
for
he almost
so
got
long.
the kill with the slam.
That would have been disgusting.
Oh yeah, that would have been some like birthday party stuff.
So I feel like Pluto understanding that Foresight could come out.
Jab block.
What?
Wow.
You can tech that footstool. So if you're ready for
the Saint Smash 4.
Right. So I mean, could have teched, but still really great setup coming out from Leo there. Gluto gonna pay for it with the stock, but still has this waft online, gonna try to seal out this stock. Back air off of the up B. We've seen that setup coming out from Gluto this tournament, and it's worked quite a bit, but not gonna work out here.
Try to hit the Lucina on him.
Yeah.
Up B back air.
Up B back air, man.
Hold that. Ooh.
Okay, nice patience there on the platform.
So much damage racking up here for Leo.
And yeah, I think Gluto, because of the amount of damage he has, he probably can find an up air kill as well, but clearly most likely will be looking for that back air.
Yeah, for Leo's side, he's going to be looking for like that down air into up smash or up air confirm. That thing's just absolutely massive.
There's 177% here. There's
hey,
the
yo,
going to be
just
enough.
killed him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird like trade, or I don't know how he fell out of that exactly.
It's kind of like a wolf up B, where it's like
he grabs ledge
you
in the midst
you get
of it.
linked and then you don't combo into the final hit because you grab the ledge, so it just has some weird hitbox.
Yeah, it's like Meta Knight's got that with like his his side B where he can just like go into the stage, grab ledge, you just fall out because those
you get multi-hit spiked.
Yeah, the multi-hits are meant to link in a certain way where you just get spiked out of it almost.
Leo's opting to stay on the the kill out.
Yeah, he don't want to interact.
Yeah.
I've seen this movie.
Kind of like we were seeing before with Anathema too, just the way he was trying to.
Ooh, undershot grab. This could be a big deal.
Wait, no air dodge through. I was wondering if he's going to go back to Mythra just for like potential Foresight, because like I mean, Gluto was hunting right now.
Yeah, he was definitely hunting for that tech roll in. I think it's good to stay on Pyra for that weight advantage.
For sure.
That
Foresight
survivability
insurance.
factor, yeah.
It's like, what defense do you want? Just more weight, or do you want the utility
mobility
of foresight, right?
Yeah, that
like,
too. Yeah.
Okay.
This is so close.
Gluto
I mean,
slowly but surely getting himself back in this game.
Wow, that drifting up air.
Okay, not enough to
Wait for the air dodge.
wow.
He waited for the air dodge. That was a great option. I mean, yeah, Gluto definitely likes to use that Wario air mobility when he goes for those air dodges and kind of like change his drift like mid air dodge. But Leo was like totally ready for that with that experience that he has.
and like when I see this matchup, I honestly feel like it's in favor of Pyra Mythra, and one of the big reasons I think that is because there's so many matchups where it's like, okay, I win neutral with Mythra, but I don't win neutral with Pyra, right? A lot of, you know, at least at the top tier or top against the other top
Yeah,
tiers.
no,
That's
she
how
only comes out in
Pyra
like
Mythra-
advantage state or
right,
like kill
exactly.
percent.
But this is a matchup where I feel like you can just kind of stay Pyra, and since Gluto doesn't have like incredible burst mobility,
Or the range.
you have great mobility in the air, but it's still just air mobility, right?
Yeah.
So Pyra almost feels like you're peach floating, like you're in the air for so long, and we saw there, Leo's able to track Gluto, just follow the air drift, follow the air dodge, just go for these pump fake, like rising, I'm going to pretend the up air, and just really just track from there. And the up air is so large and active, Leo was able to seal that one out, but it was really close though.
I feel like throughout the
nice
tournament, I've
catch.
just seen like a lot of air dodges to the ground getting blown up too. So, but it's what like the safest option, because normally you're like, all right, I'm not gonna just throw out an aerial. What if
Yeah,
I
it's
get punished
scary.
for that?
I mean,
So-
you at least get your double jump back if you burned it, because you're
Yeah.
guaranteed to touch the ground.
Yep.
Right.
All right.
Especially with a fastball, right? Like
Yeah,
just
no, that's
initiate the
relatable.
air dodge and just air dodge, please.
Oh.
No foresight
Got the
here.
reset
Yeah.
there.
It's pretty decent damage he was able to put on right there. Now he's got the bike in him. Let me walk away from this real quick.
Yo, that
He
shimmy
just
was
stood there
clean.
watching. Yeah.
Oh, no double jump here. This is huge. Early
Ooh.
up B and
Suicide up
goes for
B.
the SD up B. That
I mean,
was
I don't remember
so
who had the
smart.
percent lead, but I mean, it's still Wario we're talking about.
Well,
so.
your stock was gone regardless, right? Because
Yeah.
like if you sank down,
You were
essentially
out of range
Leo,
anyways,
Leo had
so.
faith. Like you are a very good player. You
Yeah.
will hit this edge guard, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take the trade instead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was very
well,
smart.
he
on
did
his
it.
It's
end.
also the experience too that they have, you know, being able to play with each other like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
a double up there too.
That
Oh, no
you,
double
you
jump.
only make decisions like that with training partners.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
where
when
you
you know them
their
that well.
execution level.
Yeah,
you're
I
like,
that
know
too.
you want this.
you hit these. You hit these. All right. All right.
Yeah, you
Back
have
on
no
stage,
doubt.
make it.
Oh,
Okay.
nice spacing on the down tilt.
Indeed, yeah, he did not get hit by that bite, but
Wow, the frame trap was so precise there. Just
When you're
caught
getting
him at the
frame
tip of
trapped
that dash
by
bar.
Pyra, dude, like.
Oh yeah, you
Man.
feel like there's nowhere to
Yo,
go.
like look at
that
that.
was smooth.
He's so consistent with that though. Down
Pyra
tilt
just
to the
feels-
upper.
I mean, it's just like Bile, you do down tilt up there. You know, it translates.
Oh,
Nice
wow.
stuffing of the jump there.
now
And
thinking
this
about
is
Go
a
ahead.
bit in Gluto's favor now that he's got Waff.
Yeah, I feel like his two characters that he has been playing do definitely translate to this well. You know, like Joker and Mythra, you know, got that like likely speed and combos, and then Pyra and Byleth don't
Yeah,
have
they're
that
just
speed,
like
but they have
they're like a
weight.
hybrid.
Yeah. So like he's definitely he's able to like use all the skills that he's got over the
Exactly.
over the years right into these characters, and it's
Yeah.
showing up.
I big agree on that. You
Yeah.
just got that fastball,
Where do you
speed,
go?
type feel, right? And then you have the
Blast zone.
floaty sword character. And I mean, another thing that to point out about Pyra is we've seen a lot of players struggle against Gluto, and we've seen Gluto get to even 200% against characters like Rob. You're not doing that against Pyra. Good luck
Nah,
against that. Like
nah,
you're-
her normal is
no.
like going to be guaranteed to kill like 150.
You get down tilt to
At
here,
most.
you get combo just into up air. Yeah, as long as Leo doesn't get too much rage. So.
Oh.
But right now, Gluto trying to work on that chip in a little bit more damage. Maybe get one single confirm into the WAF. Not out of it quite yet. Leo knowing that, respecting.
Oh, he did not want that. He did not
Okay,
want
yeah,
that
I was
side
like,
B. I
that
highly
was-
doubt maybe he wanted like a B reverse bite or something like that. But yeah, that
Definitely
bite
not side
was
B.
not what he wanted.
Not it at all, but good punish right there from Leo. I will say, man, I feel like Leo's doing a really good job at these, you know, in-game situations where, yeah, if he gets hit by one up air or neutral air, he's probably going to die. He is playing around that well, and if he does get hit by a neutral air, it's never the good part of it. So he's just, yeah, I mean, he's got a good handle on this matchup.
Yeah.
He's keeping it well in contention. He's just got to find those like crucial moments in the confirms, which are obviously really hard against Pyro and your kill percent. Like you miss space one aerial, you can get a beat out of shield or just clip with some stray aerial.
Well, I like that you pointed out the Nair, right? Like, Leo is getting hit by Nair, but the thing about a lot of these skinnier characters like Pyra, Mythra, Palutena, when Wario goes in with a drift in Nair, it won't usually, like sometimes it won't connect into the second hit, right? Unless you are really, really close on that first initial hit.
You got to be holding forward, and that's scary to get in their face like that.
And Leo's positioning is not allowing it. It's like, okay, well, you're just this far away from me. If you do Nair me from this distance, you're not going to get both hits. It just feels like Gluto has to work so hard in the earlier percents to chip in that damage to get to that waft confirmed phase, right?
Yeah.
Hey, good turnaround right there from Leo. Turning in the Mythra to get the shot and then turn that back around.
Ooh,
okay.
Okay. Gets away with that one. The no dash attack coming out that time.
Yeah, Leo
no follow-ups there.
Leo had the idea, like he kind of guessed wrong on the 50-50 on which way he was going to air dodge, but he definitely had the idea. He was going to get dash attack and went right.
A little bit more offensive landings coming here from Gluto, not going with the air dodge, going with some of these like double jump.
No jump. We're going to see a down air? Nice.
Yeah. He saw it too.
Yeah, the moment he recognized that he got hit off stage with that, that side B out there, it was just easy pickings.
Got to feel good for Glutonny too. He was able to throw that bike and get the shield out in time before.
Wow.
Okay.
Feel good for how long though?
Well, never mind.
You get clipped on one of those belligerent aerials that she's got.
One of the many.
One of the many.
All 5 of them are very good.
Just a disrespectful aerial.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters you can say like that. Have a great aerial game. Wario himself, like all of his aerials are definitely like up there in contention. Oh, he fell off the platform. Incineroar, Palutena. Yeah,
I have to say, man. I mean, Gluto's not hitting these techs off these off these footstools either. So luckily he was able to slide off that platform this time around.
Yeah, he got away unscathed with that.
64 to 82.
Ooh, the full hop.
Oh, I didn't react in time. It's interesting to see that he's not like landing these techs and stuff, considering you said they practice a lot. So I don't know. Maybe Leo and Friendlies was just like, I'm not gonna go for the footstools. It's just wait till he finds out in bracket.
It's much more of that duking out in the air there too.
Down air again?
Wow, the turnaround.
Yeah, the awareness to even hold down and use the second part on top of that for damage was so smart.
I was like, let him back. still getting shots off and everything. So.
That reverse uppy was so pivotal for Leo. It's very similar how Clouds will kind of get underneath the stage and reverse their uppy. So it's like they're covering, protecting themselves with the hitbox rather than putting the hitbox.
Yeah, that's great to hug the stage like that because even if you get hit, you're likely going to be put in tech chase instead of getting sent off the side and dying.
But Gluto does have the waft and was able to sink that second stock with the back air here. All the wing cons are lining up, and we'll see if Gluto can get on the board. It's Leo up 2-0, but every single game doesn't feel like Leo's up 2-0,
up
right?
air and there it is. He got the right side. He got it. He got it.
Okay.
That was clean.
Amazing
like, just you spaced that ever so slightly, and Leo's not dead. Like the fact that he got to the right side was so crucial there.
And Leo was DIing towards the right, knowing I just need to get to center stage, and that's very impressive on Gluto's end too. You're fighting against Foresight, you're fighting against the side switch too, so getting on the correct side and also getting around the Foresight.
That was immaculate.
Very clean coming out from Gluto and finally getting himself on the board. Like I said before, I mean, it was Leo up 2-0, but it didn't feel like that. All these games have been so close, right?
Man,
and just to think that this is, again, the Gauntlet stage. Like, we're not even, and this is something you'd think would be like a winner's semis or something.
Oh, for sure. Or like a Grands at a, major.
Yeah. I mean, it's happened. Yeah.
It has happened, yes. So just absolutely, again, the talent pool really coming out to play. And honestly, in terms of upsets within the group phase, there's been a lot of that's happened. That's why we're even seeing this, right?
Yeah.
Leo and Gluto fighting it out.
This was not a projected match at all.
So
I think these two were like seeded to win their respective pools.
So here we go, man. Into game 4. Gluto manages, hang on by a thread.
Yeah.
But now he's got to play all on Leo's counter picks, but see what he can do. I feel like this definitely is a good stage for Leo, except for the fact that
the walls are questionable.
Walls are questionable, and because Gluto wants to carry you over here to these platforms, now he has a better way to get into another up air.
Yeah, he's gonna get like a waft on the side or like a nair extension, up air to back air, something like that off the side. So
we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Leo may just really like the stage.
Yeah, he may be looking for this situation where Wario has like no platforms to land on because of just how strong her juggle game is against him. That was a great offensive maneuver while recovering.
Wow.
What a way to fight back. However, the air dodge.
Switch to Pyra side B. Oh, the bait, but
wow, the wait there too.
Anyways.
Gluto played that side off stage game so amazingly too, because he saw that Leo at first recovered down below the ledge, then he recovered up high, then he instead of trying to overcommit, just waited by the platform, but then immediately answered back.
He tried to answer his A, B, and C on the multiple choice, but it was D the whole time.
Leo was like, I ain't baiting no air dodges no more. I'm swinging up here.
Crazy. I mean, that's crazy too. I mean, that was good to call out Dom to say, like, you know, there's now just empty space in the middle. So, like, how are you going to land it if you?
Whoa! Another miss with side B, but
man.
imagine you went off stage with that.
If that
was in a game 5.
If that was in Kalos,
those are the platform extensions we were talking
Yep.
about. But he couldn't link that final hit. I mean, that waft would have been so deadly there. Oh yeah, he thought he was just going to hold in respect there with that command grab.
But the next waft is charging. Not the biggest deal missing first early waft. It's one of those, like when you miss a waft and it was like, oh, you saved that for the last stock. And
Yeah, you're not putting all your eggs in one
game.
basket, so to speak, with that. So.
And there's definitely going to be at least 2 more minutes in this game. So
Yeah, no, this is Kalos. This is Kalos. Both players are going to live a long time, ideally, unless Pyra Mythra gets edge guarded. Or if that connected into something, but we get to see another day as Gluto.
I don't think you had enough time to do a dash up smash there. That's why we saw Leo kind of jump and try to do a back air there, maybe get the DI mix up, but the down tilt into the upper. 117.
That linked
Pyra
so well.
is insane. That is a fat man right there.
It's Wario
He's
too.
a big man. Yeah, he's a big
got a
man.
large
That's
window
incredible.
to hit that on. He's got a very large window to hit that on.
That was a true combo.
And it wasn't like
That's
it was
crazy.
hitting either. It wasn't like out of a read. You saw him do it 3 times before the third. He was like, all right, that check.
Got him.
Back air action, pushing him across the stage.
Oh, that trade, that spike was so...
man, it wasn't enough.
And yeah, just was able to grab that.
Yeah, that was so awkward.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. Oh, he almost got that, but was unable to react. No footstool this time. He's too high.
Yeah. Attempted to go for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
why not? Why
Look
not?
at how much damage Leo's racked up, and now the Pyra is out with the rage. The bike online for this ledge trap to trade, and Leo is able to get back on the stage. Throws the bike. What a scramble. Can you get the KO, though? The shield is looking so small for Gluto.
He had to get out of there, taking the bike again, and now he's stuck on this platform again. Like, this is where it kind of sucks for him to try to get down to the ground because of where the platforms are at, you know?
Yeah, bike played an interesting role there on the
Yeah,
hitbox
it
extension.
stalled
It stalled
out
so he
the
couldn't
board
get hit by it,
Oh!
Well, this isn't out of Gluto's reach,
Not at all.
obviously. As what we've seen in the previous set with Anathema, so...
144. There's a lot of moves you cannot get hit by here from Pyra. And
wow, that grab
shield
reach.
grab
That was
on
there's the waft.
teleported.
It's here.
full waft online.
But again, it's like what you mentioned about getting those 2 nairs to link. He's got to get right in Pyra's face, which is just, you know, you're at gunpoint.
Wait!
Oh, no, the wrong side.
So quick.
I love the idea coming out from
he tried
Gluto.
he tried to get like an air dodge read or switch read. It just didn't get the sweet spot at all.
Got some damage though. Wait a minute. You can do it the old-fashioned way.
He tried to sneak that in there. Hold on.
Damn!
Ooh, suspicious DI there?
108.
Suspicious.
Yeah,
Suspicious. I didn't want to say the
sus.
abbreviation. Oh, okay. You said it. You beat me to it. I mean, we're at sus 5.
Suspicious.
You might as well. Suspicious.
We use the full word out here in this couch. But man, I mean, that was crazy. That waft getting at least that little bit of extra damage. And I love how Gluto was not phased. I think so many players in that situation, your heart just sinks and a bunch of sorrow just fills your heart.
That's the thing we've been
that was the
seeing.
big
You know, I've seen
win
some
con.
analysis of like sets back pre-COVID where like Gluto was fighting Tweak and the Ditto and there were just nerves everywhere. But like Gluto's become like ice cold now. Yeah. Now it's crazy with the experience that he's gotten being able to travel overseas to events just like this.
Man, another game 5. And
Let's
Leo
go.
was
It's
up
the
2-0.
Yep.
I thought Leo was the one that does the reverse 3-0 around here.
Wait, where did Gluto win the
Welcome to
first game?
Summit
His
5.
first game. Where did Gluto win his first game at?
I think it
Was
was
that
PS2.
PS2?
I think it was
Yeah.
PS2, yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
It's
like,
just the theme of this tournament is just game 5.
I think in general, yeah, Leo had no reason to not swap over here. Just, you know, like a really bad DI on that last hit. At the same time, you know, he pretty much is getting what he wants from the stage. That's making it real hard for Glutonny to land.
Yeah, I think what Leo really wants is a very open center area. And Gluto probably has FD ban. I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't get an extension there.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
That was great. Side B, down air.
doesn't even
he's
need
okay. He didn't, good thing he didn't throw out any hitbox there. No risk of saving. It's just crazy that the loser of this is going to have a really hard time making it far in this bracket with how many people they're going to have to go through.
Bro, Leo being in losers before
losers.
we even go to the bracket would be
you got to
insane.
win, what, like 8 sets in a row if you want to win this tournament?
Yep, it's, whew, man.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, I mean, honestly, either one of these guys is losers, but it's just, you know, Glutonny coming off of having to make it the reverse 3-0, if he's managed to do it, that is not going to be able to get over there to get a full punish. But a lot of these dares that Leo's been doing have been drifting away, so it's kind of making it hard for him to get a punish. Okay, back here. Flagrant move.
Yeah, really great DI.
Wow.
But, ooh, man.
Yeah,
that
I
was
know.
more
I thought he was
flagrant.
going to go back in the corner there and be like, oh, this is a dangerous spot. But Gluto's going to sit back, play the patient game, you know, especially as Wario.
Yeah, and the fact that Pyra Nair sends you just straight up, it's such a great anti.
Yeah,
like,
you can
use
reverse people with that.
Yeah, exactly. It has reversal potential and offense potential as well, right? So right there, so great use from MkLeo, and it's another move that Gluto kind of put it on the checklist there that he has to respect from Pyra. And the thing about Pyra is you have longer range and activity. So much perfect check marks here against Wario, but the Mythra is out doing some damage, trading back and forth here. The Waft is online for Gluto, but I'm assuming we are going to save it for that last stock.
Yeah, now that's going to be like his like security blanket or his last resort tool. You know, I don't see much point in pulling it out when he's at this percent. Good DI. He's got to land. This has been why Kalos has been the pick.
Yeah, and I mean, luckily, I mean, for him, even though he can't land, Kalos does have a high ceiling, so he's at least living for a little bit, but can't do that forever.
I like the mix-up of Nair coming out from Leo.
Oh, that timing was just off.
So close to getting that. Gluto, again, just barely surviving. This has got to be one of the highest percents Gluto has had.
This stock is going to be such a big determinant, and it goes to Leo. Like, he's got to take this without taking, like, minimum damage at all.
Such a high-stress situation here. Of course, Game 5. This is the last game. No more after this.
Yeah, we got to play neutral with Mythra now. That's going to be really tough. Okay, he goes for it off stage.
Yeah, looking for the low recovery. Leo actually is going to go ahead and air dodge to that platform. Air dodge to safety real quick.
Ooh, the slide though.
Anti-air, yeah, and turning it around too because
he did
the
not want that
starts
up
on
air.
the backside.
Yep.
And like you all these hitboxes and the Mythra speed you have to deal with here as Gluto.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I said, both characters that Gluto has to deal with, I mean, he essentially has at least a slight disadvantage in neutral, right? If not more.
Love the way
reaction was so good.
Yeah.
And now he's got himself a solid chance at stealing this.
And you guys brought up the Nair earlier on, too, the way that he has to drift back, but now you see the change up to the Pyra.
Oh, that was so scary. Yeah,
that
he was ready for that up air.
Okay, going to the platform.
Wait for panic option.
Couldn't get all the way to the platform, but if he had got over there, that was probably
the confidence of Leo to go for an aerial from disadvantage like that.
Oh! No, he's living.
Okay. I don't even know if that's going to link anymore at this point.
No, probably not anymore.
Just keep holding away. Yeah, you do not want to be directly above her. I don't know if you wanted that side B. That was so risky, but he's got no bike anymore. No frame trap. She's got to go back onto stage.
Just watch the platform. Don't get reset on the platform. Oh my goodness.
Too?
Oh man, Gluto is setting up shop here.
Yeah, Leo knows not to roll. Oh, and the whip punish on the aerial. Wow.
Punish.
Wow. That reaction was insane.
Whip punish with WAP. Like, how you, like.
Insane Game 5 set between MkLeo and Glutonny. They both played their hearts out there.
Yeah, you can't
and you had to bring out the whiff punish on Pyra. It is difficult to do that, but you just the perfect spacing and just the threat of it, right? Gluto was sitting by roll, like, you better not roll. And then we saw the ledge jump onto the platform, and Leo slowly had to work his way out of the corner, and that is where Gluto saved that whiff punish. And it wasn't even a confirm. That is so
raw.
insane.
And the fact that it was Pyra made it more reactable. If he was like Mythra in that moment, like, yeah, there was probably no way he could have reacted to that.
Yeah.
That was insane.
That's had to be a lot of mental energy as well, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can see it in his expression right now. He's just totally drained. I mean, that was some peak.
But he's happy now. That's a fucking emote if I never
That's so memeable.
When it settles in. When it settles in.
You know what thought he just thought right there? Damn, I'm nice. Damn, I am nice with it.
Yeah, no, that's getting
I know that smile.
That's going on Twitter.
I know that smile.
Wait,
Get over here, Gluto. Get over here, Gluto.
Has that win record been prevalent since Pound? Has it been since Pound that you've been beating Leo at these tournaments, right? It's been since Pound, right?
When's the last time he's beat you?
Pound was the first tournament.
Was the first when you guys started?
That he took a tournament over
That
him.
he took the tournament over.
Right. No.
Yeah.
But it's been that domination since then.
Since Pound, yeah.
Did you win at Portugal? That Portugal event we did?
No, he won.
He got that one. Okay, yeah.
Really close stuff, but hey, man, really, really good stuff. I mean, incredibly clutch. With punish, with the waft. I love how you've been getting more creative with those, like, last stock, last hit. I have a waft. We're both at KO %, so there's probably not a confirm. And I've noticed you've been going for more waft edge guards or even, like, whiff punish wafts and stuff like that, or maybe even out of shield, out of parry. So fantastic stuff, bringing out all the works here. How you feeling after that win, man? That was an crazy, like, it was so intense just for us watching. I can't even imagine being the player there.
It was really hard. The first, even against Anathema, it was hard. Also, my hands are not good at all. So
Was that the first time that you fought him? His Aegis
pissed.
in bracket?
What?
Was that the first time you fought him when he was using Aegis in bracket?
No.
No.
He always plays her recently.
Yeah, as of recent.
Like, at Genesis, he played Violet, but now he only plays Aegis.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really hard against Anathema first, and then him. Like every time I do a small mistake, he just kill me for me like this.
Yeah.
He just knows all the time what I'm gonna do, and he goes for heal options so well that I have to turn around. I need to do reads like that, like big reads like that.
Yeah, you gotta take what you can get.
So it's so hard. And also there's some games like he was dominating so much, but I always have to say to myself, oh, this was...
That was nice. That was perfect. To get on the right side of him and send him off
I just
the
found
edge.
this in this tournament. So it's so hard. Like,
Dude,
Yeah,
and
big
like
kudos to you.
you
You earned that winner spot.
by far the hardest gauntlet phase.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
and it was
ever.
back-to-back game 5s.
yeah,
So you're probably
I'm
just
so-
exhausted.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted.
But
yeah.
hey, we saw that smile at the end, man.
Yeah, at the end.
You're happy right
I
now.
was like, okay, I need to take the win because I have a hard time to be happy about my wins. But this time I need to be happy, so I'll do it.
Yeah,
Smash
man.
the classic, man. Y'all shaking your heads when y'all get W's, man. Just be happy, bro. It's great. It's great. Like, it's a wonderful time, okay? We get W's. Look
everyone
at the
in the room
pop-off,
popped
bro.
off.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody was looking at it, cheering
Oh,
for
wow.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Crazy
So,
set, man.
well-deserved win right there. I mean, you had to make the comeback, and you did it, so good stuff.
Thank you.
And you guys are good friends too. You know
Yeah.
that is
They're
the
going to
risk.
show the smile again.
Uh,
Hold on.
wait.
We got to enjoy this
Wait,
moment.
wait. This is very. I'm nice. I'm kind of nice.
You're like, damn,
I had
I'm
to do
nice.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that-
You
no,
look
that's
like
gonna
you got a call from a girl you like.
Yeah, he just hung up. He just hung up. He just,
It's like you wake up the next morning.
love to see it, man. Also, big shout out to the Evo champ back there.
What the hell did you
What
get?
the
I
heck?
saw him in the background getting food. I was like,
Yeah,
damn,
that's
what's the
crazy.
cat doing here?
Yeah, man. The cat just gonna show up for us. Oh, they got him.
The Evo champion.
The Evo
Yeah,
champion.
where's Void
indeed.
at?
Some verses,
Honestly,
man.
he's probably somewhere around here. Or
That's
if
a
not
Wonder
here,
Woman.
later.
Yeah, we should have had that
So.
multiversus side event. That would have been hype.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
I really wanted to see. I mean, I would have been so down. I mean, whatever, man. Maybe
Wait.
the next summit. Maybe the next summit.
Leo
Yeah.
playing through the loser side, by the way.
Yeah, Leo. and losers.
Absolutely insane. And we're talking about the upsets, within the groups. Well, guess what? We're not done. Even throughout the Gauntlet phase, we've had so many crazy sets and so many upsets as well. We have the Buzz in losers bracket. We have MkLeo in losers bracket. This is absolutely insane. This bracket is cooking up to be something.
Now, I don't see it. I don't see this future, but he has the potential to actually get last at Summit.
No,
Yeah,
that
potentially.
is not
wouldn't happen.
happening.
It wouldn't happen.
If he was seated to fight the Buzz, which I don't think he is, he'd be. Wait, no, he could be. I mean, I gotta check the
Yo,
bracket.
no
If it's
way.
Leo to Buzz
That-
first round
I
of
would feel
losers,
so bad
that's
for
going to
the
be
Buzz.
really tough.
Like that's. I mean, it's a rough
Okay, we
matchup
don't know
for
who's
him
going to
just
lose.
because
yeah,
the
but-
record, right?
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
record. The Joker might come out,
right,
based
the
on
Joker,
the history.
Right, the Joker might come
deal with
out
the
and
Min-Min.
To
I
deal
mean,
with the Min-Min or
I
whoever
and then he
is
has sword
going,
characters for all of
honestly.
his other
I
characters. That's rough.
genuinely, if it's the Buzz Leo, I feel bad for the Buzz more than anything. Because
That's what I said.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude,
somebody's
it's like,
going home.
Dude,
with
man, that
13
sucks.
out of those two.
All right, man. I mean, we'll figure out relatively soon, man. I mean, that was just what an exciting gauntlet. We do have one more gauntlet for you there. Obviously, you saw the bracket or the graphic earlier, but we will get into the last gauntlet of the night right after this break. Guys, don't go anywhere. Smash Ultimate Summit will be right back.